Welcome to part 2 of the Octopus Amigurumi Beginner's Crochet project. This part you'll be making 8 octopus legs. You'll be absolute expert by the end of it. So you're going to create a slip knot. So I wrap it around and pull through the yarn to create the slip knot there. There are several different ways you can do this. Just do what you're most comfortable with. And if all else fails, just make a knot around your crochet hook too. You're going to be doing 37 chains to create your legs. You can make this longer and shorter, it just depends entirely what you would like your octopus's legs to look like. It doesn't really matter. To do your chain, simply yarn over and pull through over again and again and again until you've done it 37 times. When you count your chain, you'll be counting the V's that form underneath your hook. Do not count the loop that is on your chain, as it doesn't count as a stitch. So then you'll be working into the second chain from your hook. You don't want to work into the first one because that will simply undo the work that you've just done. And it also gives you the turning chain for the end of the foot. You're then going to work a double crochet into the next 3 stitches after that one, and then an increase into the 5th stitch. So you end up working multiples of 6 across your 5 chains. So you'll work for 4 double crochets and then an increase stitch. And you'll continue to work that until you've worked into the first 30 chains, and then just for that last one, rather than increasing into the last chain that you have, you'll simply just do a double crochet. So you're just going to work along your chain, doing your doubles the same way that you did for the body, into each of the chains. You want to try and work under 1 loop of the chain if you can. If you do work under 2 loops of the chain, that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's just going to form a slightly different casing around the bottom of your hook, bottom of your stitches, sorry. So yes, you'll continue to work 4 double crochets and then an increase, which is 2 double crochets. Some patterns would write this as double crochet into the next 4 stitches and then 2 double crochets. Just depends entirely on how the patterns are written, because of course nothing is uniform in crochet. If you were looking at an American pattern, your double crochets would be called a single crochet. That's one of the easiest ways to see that it is an American pattern, is to look for the SC, the single crochet in the pattern. Continue just to work your 4 double crochets and then an increase 2 double crochets into 1 stitch as you work along your leg. This should start to form a really nice coil, but once you've completed your leg, seal it off by doing a final chain and then simply pull that yarn tail through to fasten off. You'll use these yarn tails to tie under the main body. Then if you just roll your coil around, it will turn into a more springy shape and you can shape it however you like. Don't cut those yarn tails off because you will be using them as part of the assembly process. That's it for this video, much shorter than the last one. Now, coming up next is the part 3, the assembling and finishing.